Happy Monday. We're out with Mabel and Caliber's mini Bernedoodle puppies, and these sweet puppies are almost 6 weeks old. We just had puppy draft for this litter, and so we know that we have 2 available puppies in this litter. My 2 available puppies are Inky and Fable. So Fable is a puppy with Ryder right now, a little party tricolor puppy. I don't know what the camera's showing. He's got a little bit of brown in his eyebrows, but got those black patches over his eyes, big black spots on his body, and a lot of white. You can put him down and grab Inky. Inky's our traditional tricolor puppy. Got those big rust markings and looks like that classic Bernedoodle baby. So Fable and Inky are both little boys. You can put them down. And then you can pick up Quill. And here's Quill. Quill's our little special puppy. And last week's video explains more about this brace he has on in a special situation. He's a fierce little beast though. So Quill is definitely a favorite around here, and we love this puppy. So sometimes we think we don't have favorite puppies, but I think in this litter it's gotta be Quill. He's got a big following around. So he's enjoying being out playing with the puppies. We keep him separated so they don't chew on that brace, but when we're out with them, so that we can keep an eye on Quill and the other puppies, he enjoys playing with his siblings. Okay. And then we have puppies that have homes. I have Paige and Story right together right here. And then I have Reed. So my 3 Merle puppies that aren't Quill in this litter have homes already, and they'll be going to their families in a couple of weeks. So these puppies are going to be 8 weeks old and ready to go home at the end of August. So if you're interested in one of these puppies, you can email us at ocoeeriverdoodles@gmail.com, and we'll schedule a phone call and answer any questions you have. If you are close enough to Ocoee, Tennessee, and you would like to come meet the puppies in person, we can make an appointment for that as well, so you can play with your puppies and then choose one of the babies. And if you have questions about Quill here, then we can schedule a call or talk to you about him and explain more. He's doing fantastic, and he saw the vet on Friday for a checkup, and everything's looking good with him. And all the puppies will see the vet for their vaccinations and health exam this coming Friday. So he'll get checked on again then, along with the rest of the babies. We got Inky here. So the puppies are outside playing in the big yard, and they're enjoying the grass and the pine cones and sticks and all the things that are outside. They are doing well with their potty training, so they're starting to use the doggy door to go outside and go potty. And by the time they're 8 weeks old, they'll be doing really well at keeping their inside area clean and going outside to go potty. So we got our 2 available puppies with Ryder right now, Fable and Inky. This is our storybook litter, so they all have storybook related names right now for their theme names. We just call them puppy when we talk to them. We don't call them by their theme names. And then once their family gives them their forever names, and we may be getting names for Reed and Story and Paige soon. Once we get their forever names, we'll start using that with the puppies. So if you are not close to Tennessee, we do have delivery options for our puppies. And we have flight nannies that can fly puppies in the cabin of a plane. The puppy in the soft-sided carrier has to be less than 20 pounds. So for these puppies, that's not a problem. They're going to be less than 20 pounds with the carrier for quite a while. And these puppies will be with us until they find their forever families. Of course, they're not old enough to go home right now anyway, but they will be before too much longer. We expect them to have wavy coats, not tight curls like a poodle coat, but we do expect a bit of curl in Fable and Inky's coat. Reed and Story and maybe Paige look like they'll have looser curls. Quill looks like he's going to have looser curls too. And we expect these puppies to be probably about 30 to 45 pounds. They may get a little bigger, may get up to 50 pounds, but I wouldn't really expect that. But it is possible. Quill, I don't know how big he's going to be. He's tiny right now, but he's growing and catching up. So if I had to just guess a number, I'd probably say about 35 pounds. But it's possible he stays smaller or gets a little bigger than that. So the puppies are having fun playing, but they'll be ready to get back in. That's Paige playing with them. They'll be ready to get back into the air conditioning. It's still pretty warm out here. It's a Story playing with the ball. There's Paige. Got Inky and Mabel. Bouncing around. And then I need to see Reed again. And then here he is. Ryder's gonna step in for Quill. We have reduced Fable's price a little bit, and that's just because his markings with all the white for the Bernie Doodles tend to be a little less popular. Sometimes people love all the white spotting on them, and it's the family's first choice. But before we did puppy draft, we wanted families to go ahead and know about that. So we have reduced his price a little just because of his markings. So that'll be all for today's Movie Monday. Puppies are being cute. It can be hard for us to stop the video when they're being funny. Paige was just flipping around, but I don't know if the camera even showed it. So we hope you have a great week, and check back in with these puppies next week. We'll still have a Movie Monday for all of them next week, and then of course the ones that are available will have a Movie Monday until they find their forever families. So thanks for following our puppies here at Ocoee River Doodles.